Today I'm releasing a set of Claude skills that let you generate a fully 3D environment using a single reference image. The reference image acts as a sort of harness where the agent looks at the scene, generates individual objects for each of the things you'd want meshes for, as well as generating the static environment and colliders for the things that you'd want just to stay as the room. There's also object sound effects that get thrown in, as well as an ambient sound effect that plays in the background, as well as lighting information. And this is all then put in back into the original scene, where you can then duplicate, edit, and manipulate the scene from there by hand. This works by orchestrating a bunch of models together. So Claude starts by recommending objects from the original source image, and then once you have that list and you want those objects, Claude will go ahead and create an image for each of those objects, and then send that off to a 3D generation model. Those create GLB files and PBR materials, and then when you go back to the source image, you can actually remove them all now. So you can use that list of images to create a clean static environment that is then sent to World Lab to generate the static Gaussian splats, a panoramic environment map, as well as a mesh collider. There's a wildcard skill you can use to call any FAL generative model if you want to try and do video gen. And there's also a small app that lets you stage the objects from any of the scenes you create, as well as you could just bring the entire project you create into Blender, Unreal, or Unity, or any other 3D authoring tool. These things work out of the box. They're just files on your computer. And you can also ask Claude to just change this web app if you want to try and build on top of it. You can use real or fake images for the image harness. Either one works. And I've found pretty good success doing interior scenes that have tons of detail, and you can decide how many or how little objects you want to create. The project's fully open source, so you could probably connect it to things like the Blender MCP or any other MCP servers you have if you want to try and extend this pipeline so that it fully brings these objects and exports them and even tries to build scenes with it. Right now, there's no scene building. It's just purely generation. You can find it now on GitHub if you search Image Blaster, and hope you enjoy using it.